Okay, you do not have to do it all. And that is why my group is called Overworked to Overjoyed, because you don't have to do it all. And a lot of us are tired because when you're tired and you're frustrated, you just do it all. You just do it for them. They don't feel like making their bed. They don't feel like emptying the dishwasher before going out with their friends. Then you just end up doing it. And we do it, and we do it, and we do it, and then one day our head pops off. So delegating is necessary because you don't have to do it all. And when you do it all, the message that you're saying to your family is, this is my job, this is what I do. And this is a family unit, right? We all work together. You don't go to work and your manager does all the jobs. No, your manager says, okay, we're running a meeting here. What needs to get done? Maybe I need to check in with somebody that's been late a bunch of times or is taking some sick time. But they don't do all your jobs. And that's why I'm called Mom the Manager. CEO maybe is a little bit better of a term, but it didn't rhyme. It didn't kind of sound as good as Mom the Manager. But Mom the Manager is why I started doing my business, because we have to start managing and not just doing everything. And when you start delegating and creating routines and doing those types of things for yourself and for your family, good things happen. You are building independence in your children. You do not want them living in your home until they're 50. You want them getting out, getting a job, being able to take a bus, being able to make themselves some dinner or some lunch. What does that look like? Well, a lot of them don't know. So delegating will get you started. So delegating also is going to take some time. And it's about teaching children how to do things, right? So I'm going to show you how to do this, then I'm going to watch you do it. Or sorry, we're going to do it together. Then I'm going to watch you do it, and then you're going to do it on your own. So that is work. Okay, so sometimes people just don't forget it. I'll just clean the bathroom. I'll just make the lunches. However, it's a Band-Aid solution for a long-term problem. Then we end up doing it all, and eventually our heads pop off when our child complains to us about the lunch. We didn't like the lunch, or why is this house such a mess? And we think, well, because I'm the only one cleaning it, so maybe you can help, right? But to them, it's like, I don't have to. I don't value that. Maybe my room will be spotless, but everything else doesn't matter. So how old are your children? Think about what they can do for you. And not for you like this is your job. So be careful of that too. Don't be like, oh, thanks for helping me out. Because then you're saying, thanks for doing my job for me to them. That's what they hear. But this is a unit. So what can we do to get our families on board? There's lots of different things, and I can't go over that all today. But if this is something that you're interested in, let's chat a little bit more, because I'm definitely here to support you with your parenting struggles at home. And if you feel like you're a broken record, it's because there's no clear expectations. Even the when-then. When you clean up your room, then you can go outside to play. Maybe cleaning the room is too big of a task. Maybe you just give them a 10-minute timer to be like, all the things off the floor, all the dirty clothes out of the room, all the dirty dishes out of the room. You can tell I have teenagers, lots of dirty dishes. But maybe it's just those little bits. And then eventually, as you start teaching them how to do things, they'll be able to do more and more. A checklist, what needs to get done, a routine. What is one chore that they can do, and have a list of things that they can do, like emptying the dishwasher, wiping down the fronts of cabinets, going outside and doing some watering. What are those little things that they're willing to do, and then we can make them a little bit bigger. Like my daughter is great at washing a floor. Well, that's not an everyday thing. That's like a once a week thing. So what are those little things in between, like emptying the dishwasher? That needs to be done before video games, before going outside. Your bed needs to be made, and this and that. So, but we want to do it in a nice way to say, look, we are a family. Let's sit down. Let's talk about it and say, where can we go from here? Because I feel like I'm always yelling. I feel like the house is in chaos, or it's spotless, but it's because I'm doing it all, and I want this to be better. I don't want to be doing it all. I want this to be a family unit. And I want to work together. So what are those things that you would be willing to do? What are the jobs that are not that fun for you, but maybe you'd be okay with doing it once in a while? And what are the jobs that you're like, no way, I do not enjoy cutting grass, I'm not going to do that. Washing a floor, no problem. Okay, so let's make separate lists or one big list and everybody has to check it off. You do have to keep up with it. You do have to check in. But this stuff does work. I use it in my own home. I created a checklist and you have to check in. If you're not checking in, then I get a lot of, oh shoot, I forgot. And they honestly did forget because it's not their, they don't care. They don't value putting away the dishes or things like that. I want a clean kitchen. I want a clean house. But let's see if we can get this back on track. Okay, so delegate. Ask for what you need. Create those checklists. I create downloadables, so at momthemanager.ca you can check out my downloadables or my Etsy store at momthemanager, and you can see my different charts where you can get started. Just simple stuff and go from there. Okay, do not do it all. It stops today. Make a plan. It's going to be some work. If you're stuck on your plan, DM me or comment below. Take care, guys.